this is warded,
Yeah.
Fervent still would like to enter regardless if it was warded or not, even though Krez is already, I think, stalling a lot of time, surprisingly enough, no? Because, Gracia just Focus baits it out, but I feel like the damage might be enough for just Focus to get killed here. But there is the call! The Feather Storm going in! Just a counter engage from MCOM Limit! It's just...
Now they just now have no more turrets and they have the Baron buff. They can look to end this possibly. Azure positioning himself in the back end. There's a Glacier Prison finding just Focus. Was able to tank it out for Limit. However, it will be Azure in the back end trying to find a kill. Limit goes down the best. That's the ADC down. Corki, Ame finding the kill. Ember's the back defensively. But it looks like Siren. Breaker being charged up, but I don't think he wants to really commit this. Just repositioning on forward. Raging does have the unstoppable force available, but I mean, going for Kreza isn't really the most valuable of picks. While Azure, by the way, is pushing out the top lane, but looks like the Magnets are gonna come on. All the more players! Lightning Crash comes on as well. Cyclone the giant counter engage, but Raging ends up falling as well as done with the double 2 kills on the play. It will be the double kill from Mish, and it will be Mental on low HP. The dive in as well from Kreze will get the double kill as well, and it will be a triple kill from Mish. So much kill pressure. Also having around an 80% kill participation at the moment with, 1 kill and 4 assists. Look at the bait play, and there's a Magnetic Storm, but they don't realize Kageyoshi's still there. They thought he backed away, and they don't have the cleanse available this time. Glacier Prison was utilized as well, and Tempo will be getting the kill at the Limit. So just Focus will be getting Permafrosted as well. Trying to finish the round, gets the crash down. However, the Wild Goat is there, and it
for NJ.
Azra.
Big ups. Wait ko mula kay Azra, but he's not gonna go and fight for Limit, who's in the back line. And here comes the Glacier Prison coming through. MCE, they're looking to collapse despite the tower. And Trusha Proj doesn't deal enough damage from Don as he gets jumped this time by the dredge line. Just focus ba yung tinamaan niya, no? But he's still gonna want to look for a fight kasi anyone can get chipped down. Raging is not tanking enough, and Fateless is gonna go into the back line, shuts down Limit, perfect execution, gets both carries, and Fateless keeps the dream alive for Emmy. Yoshi, instead they're setting up mid-line fights. That's gonna be it.
The target this time. I don't think it's a good idea kasi gagawin niya. This time, it is Group First, it's taken down. But still, Azure taken down as well. Kaso nga lang, sino ang atake kay Mish? Pati kay Ame, wala na! Ngayon, 3 versus 3, kakayanin naman ang dami ng low HP members dito sa side ng Zenith Esports, and they're just obliterated!
Welcome back to Recall. We just wrapped up Group A last weekend, and we now have our first teams advancing to the playoffs. The rift is getting louder as this group made waves with their incredible plays. But the action doesn't stop there. Let's dive right into this week's Recall. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Poch Estrada, your guide through the action here on Recall. This is your weekly recap for everything Liga Republika. Now, let's jump right into the Group A highlights and see what went down. First off, a big congratulations to MCOM Esports Club and Fervent Esports Club. They've secured the top seeds in Group A and are now advancing to the playoffs. Welcome to the big leagues, boys. Now, it's time to break down the highlights that happened in Group A. MCOM Esports had a rocky start entering the group stage, losing their first match to Fervent Esports in the first game of Day 1. However, the team was able to pick themselves up, and MCOM's strong bot lane duo, Limit and Just Focus, were able to push the team ahead to win the rest of their matches on both days of Group A, earning a solid 5-1 record to progress in the Liga Republika Playoffs. Fervent Esports, on the other hand, had a more tumultuous journey in the group stage. After winning their first match against MCOM, Fervent lost to Zenith Esports and even to MCOM after pairing with them again on Day 2. It was the combined effort of mid laner Ame and ADC Mish during the Baron clash that sealed their win against Ninja Alpha to head to the Liga Republika Playoffs. Group A was a blast. The teams really let loose and showed off their skills and plays, just the way we like it. And speaking of letting loose, get ready for our second group stage matches. Catch OBE Bathala, Bloodseekers, SCM Esports, and Fantasy Esports duke it out for their spots in the playoffs on August 17 and 18, starting at 4 p.m. will be live on your preferred streaming platforms. On Facebook, it'll be the official League of Legends page, and for YouTube and Twitch, just type out Day1PHL. That's DAYONEPHL. Things are gonna be intense with Group B. Whether it's a dominating run or a battle down to the wire, the action is definitely guaranteed. So don't miss it, and catch the excitement this weekend and cheer on your favorite teams. Your favorite team isn't the only MVP here. Liga Republika wouldn't be possible without our amazing co-presenter, Pouch.ph, the top performing savings and investment wallet app in the Philippines. And let's not forget our brand partner, Lightning Dragon. Don't miss out on the action. Jump on the official Liga Republika Discord for all the latest updates. Link in the description. And while you're at it, hit up the official League of Legends social pages and keep your feed up to date.
Welcome to the Summoner's Rift. We present to you Liga Republika 2024. 16 teams are set to compete across several stages of competition for a chance to take home their share of a massive 1 million peso prize pool. The tournament will feature two main stages. The kickoff
It's Saturday, and you know what that means. Today is a loaded Saturday of a Group B action only here at Liga Republika Group Stage on its second week. Welcome everybody to the Rift where the legends are made. My name is Salvatore and I'm joined here by the man they known as Dropout Candy, and it feels great to be in the presence of some League of Legends.
I mean, it's been a week since we had Group Stage A, and if you look at the Facebook page, dami nating highlights, dami nating recap dyan to what just happened. So you guys are free to watch that. But now we are headed to Group B, where the competition has gone fiercer here, Salvatore. We're gonna have a look at the bracket at the moment, the group stage that we have. That very interestingly enough, it's a fun bracket compared to the other groups too, because everyone has a chance to get out here, Salva.
Yeah, I kind of love how the groups are designed. Like each progressing week, the action gets higher and higher, and I can't wait for more weeks to transpire here at Liga Republika, especially from Group C and Group D. But since Group A is now history, we now head into Group B with a lot of eyes set on OBE Bathala and Fantasy Esports, where two of which are really huge standout names in the league community, and it will be really an exciting sight to see how these teams will play out. But for Group A, really a really well-rounded week for the teams of Group A. What a roller coaster of emotions! A lot of plays were called, and Doc, you were there. A lot of witnesses watched over the pandemonium that happened on Group A.
Yeah, I mean, MCOM just having a good group stage there, going 5-1, so they're gonna be the top seed there. Fervent, really eking it by too, because Zenith was a favorite heading into Group A too. They were also one of the favorites to get out of the groups, but Fervent was able to get one game out of MCOM, so they were able to get out. But now, let's talk about Group B. You talked about Fantasy Esports, you already talked about Bloodseekers. We have to talk about OBE Bathala, right? Because they're the only collegiate team mainly in this Liga Republika too, as well as SCM Esports, formerly known as Throw Patrol, looking to make a name for themselves here. But let us not fret anymore. We are headed into the games first, but let us introduce the first two teams that we will be looking at and playing for the first game to the day. Let us introduce Bloodseekers. that, went into the scene as well, wanted to go for an intervention. That is now part of the two matchups that we have for today. Let's talk about the Bloodseekers though. Undefeated for week 4 and finally got the top seed after getting eliminated before quarters in the previous 3 weeks. So they've been waiting for the perfect opportunity to get top seed, Salva, and they're looking to go for another undefeated streak here in the group stage.
And what a way for OBE Bathala to send a message throughout the tournament by hopefully beating the team of a caliber like Bloodseekers. And this is just not the OBE Bathala we were accustomed to. This is a very freshly rounded OBE Bathala being led by their veteran jungler with Paeng. And as you can see, like OBE is still cohesive as a unit, but gotta give a huge shout out to Diwa, president of UPGG and Ablation Esports. Thank you for your contribution for collegiate esports. Huge shout out to Diwa, who's watching in the silence right now, supporting OBE. But going back, looks like OBE really has a knack for playing around their jungler and their support, wherein there is so much proactiveness. And I do think Bloodseekers also knows how to target most of the players that they really know that will wreak havoc when it comes to the early to the mid game sections. So yeah, this is a team of this is both teams that could clash both of their styles. But in terms of macro, it's still a blank canvas for these two teams. Really, really excited. A lot of stakes here for OB Bathala to set the tone for themselves to probably start the day with a very good win for themselves. But Bloodseekers, they are not backing down without a huge fight. Pretty sure they have something in store that could surprise OBE.
Yeah, that the opening match is really important, no, between Bloodseekers and Bathala. You saw it in week 1 where MCOM actually got upsetted by Fervent to make themselves a chance to get out of group stage. So if Bathala was able to get Bloodseekers here in our matchup for today, which we'll get to just shortly because the big fan has begun, you have to look for certain matchups that OBE should be trying to go for, particularly I'm looking at a Ezreal, a Kaisa pickup for them for later down the line. But I feel like their priority right now for Bathala is to get the strong top mid and jungle picks here for the